Today we are going to talk about an aircraft that could potentially be a game changer for Pakistan's Air Force. But can it really go toe-to-toe with the best that America has to offer? The F-16, what makes this matchup so interesting, is that the F-17 was actually designed to take on jets like the F-16. In other words, Pakistan made this jet to counter jets like the F-16. So can it really do that? And if not, why does Pakistan even bother getting these jets? And what exactly is so special about the F-16 anyway? I'll try to answer all these questions in today's episode. Welcome to my channel WarChronicle. The F-16, first flown in 1974, was developed to provide air superiority at a relatively low cost. In fact, it was one of the first lightweight multi-role attack aircraft. It became operational in 1978, and since then more than 4,600 have been built, making it the most widely operated Western jet fighter in the world. Designed by American company General Dynamics, it's been produced under license in several countries, including Turkey, Israel, and Egypt. The F-16 has also been exported to many other nations. As of February 2021, 15 countries operate the F-16. These include notable powers such as Saudi Arabia, Japan, Norway, Egypt, Turkey, Greece, Pakistan, Israel, and of course, the United States itself. This is one of the best and most reliable jets out there. In terms of performance, the F-16 is capable of carrying up to 13,000 pounds of weapons and other equipment. Its maximum range is 4,200 miles or 6,800 kilometers. But that's without aerial refueling. With refueling, it can fly over 5,000 miles or more than 8,000 kilometers. It can carry a variety of munitions, including air-to-air missiles, air-to-air surface missiles, guided bombs, and unguided rockets. Its empty weight is around 15,600 pounds or 6,600 kilograms, and its gross weight is around 29,000 pounds or 13,000 kilograms. It has a length of 49 feet, 4 inches or 15 meters. Its wingspan is 32 feet, 8 inches or 9.9 meters. Its height is 14 feet, 7 inches or 4.4 meters. Add beyond these impressive numbers, there are 3 things that make the F-16 truly special. First, this plane is very fuel efficient, meaning that it can stay in the air longer than other jets. This is due to its advanced aerodynamics and high bypass ratio turbofan engines. The second is the F-16's powerful and versatile APG-66 radar, which is one of the best radars ever made. It can detect enemy aircraft from miles away and guide air-to-air missiles to their targets with great accuracy. It can also be used for ground attack missions, where it can find and destroy enemy tanks, buildings, and other targets with great precision. Finally, the third thing that makes the F-16 so good is its incredibly maneuverable design. This allows the jet to turn quickly and easily, making it hard for enemy pilots to lock onto them with their weapons. The F-16 can perform a maneuver called the sustained turn rate, which allows it to turn while maintaining a high speed and altitude. This is very useful in dogfights where the F-16 can outmaneuver its opponents and shoot them down before they can fire back. Now let's see how the F-17 fares against this formidable opponent. The F-17 is Pakistan's first indigenous supersonic multi-role combat aircraft. It's designed to perform air superiority, ground attack, and reconnaissance missions. The jet made its first flight on May 2010, and it was formally inducted into the Pakistan Air Force in 2017. It was developed by the Pakistan Aeronautical Complex in collaboration with the Chinese company Chengdu Aerospace Corporation. It was designed to meet the operational requirements set out by the Pakistan Air Force, which included the need for a low-cost multi-role fighter with good air-to-ground capabilities. The F-17 is meant to serve as a cost-effective solution to the PAF. Its requirement for a modern fighter jet that could perform a variety of missions, including air superiority, ground attack, and reconnaissance. The aircraft is designed to be easy to maintain and operate, making it suitable for use in a wide range of environments. One of the main features of the F-17 is its stealth design, which is intended to make it difficult for enemy radar systems to detect. The aircraft also has a glass cockpit with a high degree of automation, making it easier for pilots to fly and reducing the workload in the cockpit. But despite all these features, the F-17 isn't as fast, powerful, or maneuverable as the F-16. It has a maximum speed of only about 1,500 miles per hour, or 2,400 kilometers per hour, which is much slower than the F-16's 2,400 miles per hour, or 3,800 kilometers per hour. It also has a shorter range, meaning that it cannot stay in the air for as long as the F-16. However, what the JF-17 lacks in speed and power, it makes up for in maneuverability. The aircraft is very agile and can perform sharp turns and other maneuvers that allow it to outmaneuver its opponents. Plus, the JF-17 is a stealth aircraft, meaning that it's harder to detect on radar. This gives it a significant advantage when fighting against the F-16. If the F-16 does undetect the JF-17 coming, it could be in trouble. But the real question is whether the JF-17 can match the F-16's weapons and avionics. After all, the F-16 is one of the most heavily armed and technologically advanced fighter jets in the world. So can the JF-17 keep up? In terms of hardpoints, the JF-17 actually has more than the F-16. It has 11 hardpoints compared to the F-16S7, but the total amount of weapons it can carry is less than the F-16 because Pakistan has yet to develop long-range air-to-air missiles or cruise missiles to fully utilize these extra hardpoints. What Pakistan has done is add machine guns, laser-guided bombs, Maverick missiles, and a variety of smaller missiles to the JF-17's arsenal. That said, the JF-17 can carry 4 medium-range air-to-air missiles, or 6 short-range ones. It also carries an indigenous cannon designed and developed by the famous Pakistani scientist Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan. It's known as the 30mm Ryle gun. It's named after Dr. Ryle himself. It fires 30mm armor-piercing rounds at a high rate of fire. It's considered to be of a high quality, and is used in both single and multi-barrel configurations on various JF-17 variants. It uses a gas-operated recoil-driven air-cooled system, and has a fire control stabilization platform with an integrated electric gun sight. So, in terms of weapons, the JF-17 does have some decent options, but they're mostly for short range. Now looking at the avionics, the JF-17 does have a state-of-the-art radar, the KLJ-7A, which is produced by the China Electronics Technology Group. It's a multi-mode pulse Doppler radar with active electronically scanned array antenna. It has an air-to-air mode, an air-to-ground mode, and a dual-use mode. It can be used for air-to-air combat and for ground attack missions. The radar has a range of about 400 kilometers, which is decent. It can also track multiple targets at once, and it has a high degree of accuracy. So the JF-17 does have some pretty advanced avionics, but they're still not quite as advanced as the F-16's. The F-16's PG-6 radar is considered to be one of the best radars ever made. It's got an incredible range of over 400 miles, and it can detect enemy aircraft from very far away. It also has a high degree of accuracy, meaning that it can guide air-to-air missiles to their targets with ease. And finally, it comes down to the overall cost of the two jets. The F-16 is much more expensive than the JF-17. According to some estimates, an F-16 costs as much as $35 million, while the JF-17 costs only about $15 million. This makes the JF-17A much more affordable option for countries like Pakistan, who are looking to modernize their air forces, but do want to have a lot of money to spend. Overall, the F-16 is a very formidable opponent. It's fast, powerful, maneuverable, and heavily armed. But the JF-17 does have some advantages of its own. It's stealthy, agile, and has a variety of weapons and sensors that can give it an edge in a fight. Ultimately, it would likely come down to the skill of the pilot flying each jet. A skilled pilot flying the JF-17 could potentially stand a chance against an F-16, especially if he or she could use the element of surprise. However, if the F-16 pilot is also highly skilled and manages to get a lock on the JF-17, then the fight is basically over. But then again, Pakistan didn't make the JF-17 to go toe-to-toe with the F-16. It was made to counter light attack aircraft and to provide Pakistan with a cheap aircraft that could do a variety of jobs well. So in that sense, it's been very successful. What do you guys think? Can the JF-17 really hold its own against the F-16? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. See you next time.